Are you looking for a last-minute Christmas gift idea that's so simple you can even get your kids to make it for you? Let me show you how to make these miniature Christmas puddings. Hi, and welcome to Easy Healthy Tasty, where a dietitian and a food writer have teamed up to show you the cooking hacks that really do mean that anyone can cook. My name's Charity and I'm the dietitian on the team, and today we're going to be cooking a great Christmas gift, some little miniature Christmas puddings. To make these mini Christmas puddings, you just need a handful of ingredients. We're going to need some dark fruit cake. Make sure you do get the dark fruit cake and not the light fruit cake. We're going to need some orange juice, but don't worry, we're not going to use all of this bottle. We need some white chocolate melts, just a handful of those. And to decorate the top of our little mini Christmas puddings, I've got here some chopped up spearmint leaves and some chopped up glace cherries that I've cut into little teeny tiny pieces. If using a knife is not something that you are capable of doing, what you can do instead is maybe use some little mini M&Ms to decorate the top instead. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our dark fruit cake and we're going to crumble it all up into our bowl. So our cake is crumbled, and the next thing we need to do is add just a small amount of orange juice so that we make this cake turn into more of a pudding, a moister consistency. Now, how much you need to add is going to be a bit dependent on how dry the cake was to start with. So put in a little bit, we'll mix it through, and we'll see if we need to add any more after that. Get your hands in there and mix it through. Now I think this is going to need a bit more orange juice. It's not quite moist enough, so we'll put a bit more in and we'll mix it through. We don't want it to be super wet, like we don't want it to be like a cake mix before you cook it, but we do want it to be nice and moist so that it holds together. Can you see how this is starting to stick together a bit more? I think it's not crumbly like the cake crumbs anymore, so I think we've got a good amount of orange juice now. Now what we need is to grab just a teaspoon, and we're just going to take heaped teaspoon amounts of our mixture, and we're going to squish it in our hands and roll it into a ball till you get a little Christmas pudding shape, and put it on our plate. And we're just going to do that with all of our mixture. So we've managed to turn our dark fruit cake into about 38 mini Christmas puddings. And now what we're going to do is melt some white chocolate in the microwave. To do that, I'm going to start by putting it in for about 60 seconds, and then I'm going to give it a stir. And after that, I'm just going to keep microwaving it probably in 10 or 15 second bursts until it's nice and melted. So this has only been in the microwave for the 60 seconds. And I'm giving it a good stir. I don't think it's going to need any longer. It's all melted because it was only a small handful of chocolate. And now all we need to do is take really small amounts of our melted chocolate and drizzle it over the top of each of our mini Christmas puddings. Now you only want to do about half a dozen at a time, because then we're going to stick some of our lollies on the top as decoration. So you might like to put just a couple of red mini M&Ms, or one red and two green, kind of make it look a bit like holly, or a couple of our chopped up pieces of spearmint leaves, and a couple of pieces of these of glace cherry, or maybe a couple of red mini M&Ms. And then maybe just a little bit of green sprinkles. Or just green sprinkles on their own. Or if you had red sprinkles, you could do maybe red and green sprinkles. My favourite is the spearmint leaves with the glace cherries. And then you just keep going until you've decorated all of your little mini Christmas puddings. So there you have it, a plate full of little miniature Christmas puddings. These are perfect to take with you as a present if you're going somewhere for Christmas, if you're catching up with friends, or you can even package just a few of them together in, some cellophane or on a little plate or something and give them to friends as Christmas presents. These are so simple that you can even get the kids involved and get them doing most of the dirty work if you want to. Here at Easy Healthy Tasty, we hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll be back soon with more new recipe videos. See you later.